This is the Chapter 14 calculator video. I'll be using example 14.1, and we're going to be doing the z interval, or the interval feature. And again, this is Chapter 14, so the population standard deviation sigma is known. After reading example 14.1, the body mass index of young women, we're looking to find the interval. To do that, we're going to do the confidence interval. We'll go on stat and arrow over twice, and then we want to do a z interval number 7. This information in the problem did not include the data, the raw data points. They gave us the statistics for it. We were told that the standard deviation sigma is 7.5. X bar, let me fix that. I hit enter. Alright, 7.5 X bar, or the sample mean, is 26.8. The sample size, 654. And it was a confidence interval or confidence level of 95% or 0.95. Enter. This gives me the interval. It's from 26.225 to 27.375. The next example I'll look at is 14.3, healing of skin wounds. In this example, we're given the data. To enter the data, I click on Stat, Edit, and then clearing the list, I'll arrow up once, I'll hit Clear and Enter. Entering the data, 29, and I'll go ahead and pause the calculator, pause the video while I enter the rest of the data. Now that I have all the data entered, I want to compute the confidence interval. Click on Stat, arrow over once to calculate, again Stat, arrow over twice, to test. We're doing a z interval number 7. This time we're going to use the data that's in the list. I hit enter. We were told that the standard deviation of the population is 8. We enter the data into list 1. We always leave frequency at 1 and 95% confidence level. This gives us an interval from 21.971 to 29.362. For now, we'll just ignore the s of x. The next example is 14.7. In this example, we're looking to do a hypothesis test given data. First, I need to enter the data. Stat, edit, enter. Clear the list by arrowing up. Hit clear and enter. Entering the data 2.4. I'll go ahead and pause the video and enter the rest. Alright, I have the data entered. Now I want to click on Stat, Test, and then it's the z-test. And it's the z-test because we know the population standard deviation and it's the mean that we're testing. Click on data. The mean we were told is 0. That's what the null hypothesis is. We're told the population standard deviation is 1. We entered the data into list 1. Frequency is always 1, and the alternative says that it's greater than 0. Calculate. This tells us that the z value is 3.22, that the p-value, again this is e to the -4, so we move the decimal place over 4 places, so it's 0.0006. And going on to the next example, example 14.8, I'm going to do stat, test, the z-test, entering the information, or entering the stats. I hit enter. Again, I hit enter, and I arrow down. We're told that the mean is 0, population standard deviation sigma is 60. populate the sample mean is 17. Our sample size n is 18, and this is the 2-sample test. I hit enter, calculate. This gives me my p-value, which is rather large. I can go ahead and graph this. If I did test, c-test, and then all the information is still there. Click draw, and we should see this. Oh, let me fix this. You probably have had this happen to you before. If you have a dimension mismatch, it's likely because you have the stat plot turned on and the lists don't match, so just turn that back off. That's what will take care of that. And then going back to that, it's stat, test, c-test. Let's see if it'll work this time. And again, p was pretty large, we can see that here.